Barbie was a financial success, at least in terms of the opening box office. It it surpassed Mario's numbers. Now, whether people saying, "Well, wait a second, that's just the opening weekend. We don't know what's gonna happen 3 weeks, 4 weeks down the road. Might not hold up then." That doesn't actually matter. I'm just gonna say it outright. Barbie, at least with its opening box office, no matter what you think of the film, it's a financial success. It made its profits. Now, as far as merchandise and what follows, who's to say? I don't know. But they made their cut. Those who produced Barbie made their cut. And so they're celebrating, they're patting themselves on the back. They're happy. And why was Barbie so popular? I don't know a lot about it, but I'm going to say I do have some knowledge of this. It was the public consensus on, well, we need to watch Barbie because of two reasons. I think two reasons. One, Barbie was deceitfully marketed as a fun, happy family film until people realized what it was about. A lot of normies went in, a lot of families, a lot of normie families went in thinking it's just about Barbie. Now, I had no idea the propaganda involved with Barbie. I almost don't care. But they went in and they came out. Some didn't care. Some thought, "Oh, that was a fun movie. Oh, yay. Everything's pink. Awesome." But a lot of people, whether it was family who talked about their friends or people in the social space, like on YouTube or whatever, people knew other people who came out kind of dejected and kind of ticked off that they were you know, almost not jilted like a lover, but like there's like, oh, I want my money back. This isn't what I was expecting. Well, too late. You went in. It looked like a fun family flick to a lot of people because they weren't paying attention. They weren't reading the words on the final trailer. And then second, there was a feverish competition of which would outperform because there were two showings, two films, like a double feature almost. However it was promoted. I don't know the details, but Barbie and Oppenheimer, they came out. They were released at the same times, and a lot of people, they were drumming up the marketing and drumming up the contest and saying, "Hey guys," probably people bet on this kind of stuff. They were saying which film is going to outperform. And if you're like, well, I want Barbie to outperform. I want Barbie to make the box office, record. Then they would go see Barbie. So they won't lose the bet. And then if it was Oppenheimer, they'd go see Oppenheimer. And then most people just went to see the two together. And it created this phenomena that was called Barbenheimer. It was an actual term now. It's an actual term because of this feverish water cooler topic click. Like, if it's in the weekend, I don't want to go to the office being the only one not seeing either of these films. It was the general consensus. We're talking about the public consensus surrounding the film Barbie. The reason why Barbie was so popular and it got its success it needed was because people thought about it somehow to a feverish extent, saying, I've got to see what the hype is all about. And that's all any piece of art needs. It could be a piece of crud. It could be terrible. It could be the worst art ever seen by mankind. And if it has enough hype, if it has the anti-fragility, people are going to reward it. You've got the hype plus the fear of missing out ingredient. You put those two. You put the hype and that fear of missing out and that I identify with my community. I got to talk about this to the project managers Monday morning. Got to talk about it with my clients the next week. That's enough for anything to take root and have its place, be firmly established in the cultural psyche. So if you want something like Barbie to be obliterated into irrelevancy, the hype has got to go. but the hysteria is there, and that is something that I don't think people can extinguish.